prepare yourself, guys. Prepare yourself, because no doubt we're going to see some shocking video. Single shot, like the opening of a Scorsese film. No cuts, and absolute proof, to borrow something from Mike Pillow, that it's going to show you a window into Hunter Biden's life you've never seen before. First, this week, he was caught doing drugs using a time machine, which where he has to be immersed in salt water. It's a Stranger Things kind of thing. And then now, his iCloud account, which strangely only has the same videos and emails and stuff from the time period that the laptop is allegedly from, gets magically hacked by a 4chan patriot. And I know what you're thinking. That's an anonymous account. What does it say? Shocking video. Yes, there is. It's there's a bidet involved. Well spotted, guys. OMG. Shocking video. I'm just saying, booger sugar does nothing for your typing skills. Guys, Joe Biden.
This is a full 3 months of food without needing any refrigeration or special storage.
Yeah,
we're looking at.
Well, guys, I'm sure you've seen.
Well, guys, this is gonna be amazing. I'm standing outside. Totally. Hold on one second, if I may. Let's see, go down here. Open this up, if I may. Filters. Edit filters. Turn on filter. Make this over here. Move this. It's pretty good. Move it right there. Take this picture. Move it over here. And good. Again, if you are a member of the Biden family, you're safe. But if you're a member of the Trump family, never stand in front of green. I mean, I take that back. If Greg Kelly did it, I'd do it too. All right. So, I'm sorry. You were saying something about pictures being and videos being indicative of someone's lack of character. So, okay, guys.
This one by now, but
this.
well, guys, I'm sure you've seen this one by now, but this is one even I didn't think would come from this presidency. But this is the president.
Why not? There is nothing new in any of this shit. I swallowed a bug.
Of the United States, his son arguing with a hooker, with a prostitute, about how much.
Well, not arguing. I think they were trying to, in the video. Now, granted, you're going to, I'm guessing he's going to show it. I hope he shows it. If and when he shows, because it's 3 minutes long, so he's not going to work that long in a row. I've seen the video, so see if you can spot the similarity to the Russian drone drops that we've seen before.
Crack he has. Okay? Like, just watch and see.
Well, had. I mean, it's from 2016 or something.
For yourself. First of all, I'm not...
sober?
I don't know much about crack, but it seems like a lot.
Well, yeah, I mean, your dad thinks that's a ghetto drug. You guys have been in powdered cocaine for a long time. It's a class thing.
A crack. It seems like a real lot of crack.
A real lot of crack. You need schooling.
Only for one or two people, but probably for a whole large group.
Want a whole lot of crack? Want a whole lot of crack?
Of people, but more importantly, what's astounding to me is the total lack of any coverage. And
Yeah, what astounds me is why anyone would give a fuck.
ask yourself, what if Don Jr. did this? What if I did that? What do you think would happen?
We would all laugh and go, well, your dad's not in office, so we don't give a shit.
Do you think they'd be like, you know what?
What?
Don Jr., maybe he has some addiction issues. We should leave him alone. Or do
So I think the minor confession?
you think that'd be the only story in the media for decades? Watch for yourself. See what you think. Seems like a lot of crap.
Well, in all deference to Hunter Biden's past problems, Hunter Biden is not on Rumble every day doing short videos for Coke money. He isn't injecting himself into the nation's politics or even economics at this point at all. While his dad is president, he has no impact on this situation. That would be the difference.
Crack.
Okay, so this is the footage. See if you can spot I mean, it's linear. I mean, there's no way anybody could have faked or modified this. Oh, okay. That's right. Maybe I missed
in the media.
Maybe I missed the fluid camera angle. Maybe you just flipped this phone over.
For decades. Watch for yourself. See what you think. Seems like a lot of crack.
I just weighed out the bag. It's
2.07 without the bag.
So how long is
2.0.
Okay, so
That's it. That's the entirety of it. 20.7 milligrams or something. That's it. That's the video. Totally real. I mean, it's inescapable. In a court of law, no lawyer could say, Your Honor, we don't know the source of that video, and there's a clear edit. There's an odd edit, as a matter of fact. Why would that be? Why wouldn't he flip the camera? Why is there a clear cut?
So, honestly, do you
think I could get some of that crack? Because it
think I could get away with that? Do you think that the media would maybe...
I think you have. I think you and your dad at least think you have. According to Noel, your dad has forever.
ask my father non-stop about that. And again, remember.
Well, again, it depends, because more than likely, if you did manage to get cleaned up, you would have done it on your own, and your dad would have basically disowned you. He wouldn't have participated in the process. So why would anybody ask? That's like asking what kind of diapers you wore as a kid. Your dad didn't give a fuck. He never did. He still doesn't. They would know better than to ask him, because he doesn't care.
This isn't just crack. This just happens to be another thing on video. Imagine the things that Hunter Biden put on video, or chose not to put on video, frankly, that, I don't know.
What about the things you chose not to put on video then?
That he maybe thought was just a bit too much. If he's filming himself with crack.
Well, the assumption is that that's real, and I don't buy it. But good luck with your Russian deepfakes.
And prostitutes. Imagine the things he was like, you know what? I probably shouldn't put that on video. Maybe we don't want a record of that. Imagine what those things
Yeah, it's probably murders. I would go with murders. It was probably part of the Clinton kill squad.
are. And maybe it's billions from China, and maybe
Maybe it's billions from China. That's why he needed $20,000 for rehab. Billions from China. Then why would he need $20,000? Where did it go?
it's the ties to human trafficking and sex.
The ties to human trafficking. You mean I don't know that he's ever met Matt Gaetz.
Rings in Eastern Europe, and maybe it's the Ukraine scandal. Maybe it's any one of those.
Maybe it's the Ukraine, where I mean the purchasing of this bullshit in Ukraine
Things. But do you
when Russians still ran the place?
think, if we're intellectually honest, any of these things that seem to be popping up over the last few weeks, months, even years now, because I've been talking about this since I wrote Liberal Privilege, do you think that if for 1 second it was me, any one of them wouldn't be the end of my life, the end of my father's career, just totally disqualifying? And of course,
If anything,
the answer is they would be, and maybe they should be, if that was the case. If I was doing those things, maybe they should be. But in this case, total hall pass. Doesn't even come up. Not an issue at all. He's a private citizen, really? Like, having his father, who was running things in Ukraine, make deals. Like, yeah, that's a real private citizen. I would not be, or would be considered a private citizen if it was me. We all know that. So we should be asking, why is our media this corrupt? How did this get this far? How are these non-issues only for the Democrats? And what are we going to do about it? Because someone has to do something.
we can't let it happen. Somebody's got to do something, which means nothing. For fuck's sake. No, there've been talk about Junior running for office, usually involving giant belly laughs, for the record. But in particular, this seems to be very frustrating for them that this bullshit, like Hunter Biden stuff, just rolls on, and I really do think this drop was supposed to correspond with the last week of the Jan 6 committee, and then they punted Thursday night, and they're gonna continue on, and they're like, "Fuck, we blew our wad."